Hello, Just Jax here and welcome to my channel. Now we are going to start painting. The end of the last one, if I'm doing everything correct, editing and timing wise, we had the penciling done. So we are going to start. Let's pop Mr. down here for a second. We're going to start the line work. So we have our zebra black, we have water, we have a paintbrush, and we have a stirring stick. Let's get this line work done, and then we'll see her nice and clearly. Let's give this a jolly good stir. Do you need the toilet, Marley? Okay. Right, little Marley Wee's done. I think the girls are all good, so let's start this line work. See me down there? You can. Good. Build up. I'm dipping it in further than I'm using, so it will build up and dry a touch. That's when you'll start to get a bit of a broken line as you're doing it, and not so fluid one. Lean in like this. Let's come from this way. So we're going to get Mr. up here. Clean the brush, get rid of all that build-up. Also give the paint a stir so it doesn't start to form a skin. Let's swap them round. So we're going to bring Mr. up and put Mrs. down. Let's get some line work on you done, my friend. I am going to try as well to be more on the variation. So when I get, especially when I get started painting, I tend to get sucked in to just working through that. And I have other projects on the go, and I know not everybody is interested in just the painting, so I'm going to try my best not to get suckered in to just the one project at a time. Because I do want to try and start doing a bit more sort of scheduling So it's easier for people who want to see certain things, know what days those things will be happening, and know that they are happening, and that it's not just painting all the way. I just happen to have had an influx of canvases to do. Right, we are going to stop there. So we need both of these to dry a touch more now, well, completely, before we add the next series of lines, because we are going to be leaning in. Which means we risk smudging all of our lovely outer line work. So yeah, we will pause here. I will make a cup of tea, get whatever needs to be done. She is thoroughly dry, so we haven't got to worry about smudging any lines anywhere. We will be at the very end, before we do the white background. We'll go over the black lines again. So no doubt there'll be a little bit of tidying up to do. And before we start, let me get some of my tea before it goes again. Let's crack on. I don't want to talk it up, but so far we've done really good with not smudging any lines and leaving little prints of myself. Now that I mentioned it, I'll probably go and slap my hand right in the middle of the eardrum or the pupil. Okay, that's all of her line work done. So she can go down the side for a moment. That's pretty cool. And let's get him. We've got her, we got him. Let's swap them round and try not to smudge her on the way down. Right, he has only got here, here, here and here to do, so we'll go down here first, get that out, done and dusted. I can't remember if I said or not in this series. I may have done some. I'm going to make a charm bracelet at some point. Again, not something I've ever done. I don't tend to wear jewellery these days apart from a necklace my other half got me. Way back when we first met, that stays on at all times. But I saw some charms / beads that made me think of my girls. So I've ordered them, and some of them have come, His eye's a bit squiffed there, but we'll tidy that up as we're painting it. I'm just waiting for the rest to arrive before I begin that. That'll be quite fun to do. Just a simple little thing. So I've intended to do jewellery making on this channel. So that's one of the easiest ways to start, because you're just picking and connecting. I want to try and make some resin jewellery. I think that'll be really fun to do. Like I mentioned, I think in just the last part of this series, I've got a little mini sort of starter kit, and it is really mini. But that'll be fun. Start playing with that. It's a little set, so there's things to make yourself, but I might just go rogue with it. I might try and make one piece with what you've got, but then I might just try and do my own little mould, or perhaps just even a little blob. We'll see. And the same for, I've never made Fimo beads, or Fimo, everyone says it differently. I've always called it Fimo, like the polymer clay that you put in the oven. I've played with that before, and I've made things with it before, but I've never made any beads. Though some of them, they kind of like how you make like rock, like candy rock. And you start with like the center of the image and work your way out. So that might be cool to try and make, as well as just little miniature things in general. I used it, first time I ever used it was for, I did oh, what's the name of them? It was a scene from Birds, basically. It was a 50s and 60s project way back at college. And I chose Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, and we made a scene out of that. The word will come to me at some point. If not, somebody out there will know and they can put it in the comments. I made the scene for any of you who have seen the film where the birds attack the school essentially and peck the teacher's eyeballs out. That's the scene I chose to do. So I made this little lady out of polymer clay and a load of crows. And I think they're the only elements of that, though. I think I used a lot of other things as well. But that was fun. I enjoyed making that. It's a shame it hasn't survived, otherwise I'd show you all. I've got no idea where it is. It might even still be at college for all I know. I did keep a load of my things. I was meant to go and get them, but I never did. So it'd be cool if it was still out there now, alive somewhere. I don't think. I did take some things home with me, and not all of them survived. The house had issue with damp, and a lot of the things that I made, the damp crept in. Same for I made, as part of a graphics project, I made a film poster out of mixed media for Gremlins. And again, I used polymer clay to make a gremlin face out of. And then I had an experiment with trying to preserve popcorn. You can't. Not with any of the things that I tried. Granted, that was a very young mind, so I tried very lineal, obvious things, like I tried varnishing popcorn, but of course popcorn absorbed the moisture and shriveled up. I can't remember what else I tried. I think it was all variants of varnish. And in the end, I wanted it to live forever, but I knew it wouldn't. So in the end, it only had to live for a few weeks during exhibition time. So I just hot glued a load of salted popcorn together, and I made an old school popcorn, cinema paper bag based on the ones that I'd seen in the film, out of brown paper. Painted it up. Okay, line work done. Let's get them both back up here together. Just about squish them in there. Yeah, that's them, the original Mr. and Mrs. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and continuing this little journey on recreating Picasso's works in blues and greys. I do hope you've enjoyed and you keep coming back for more. It means a lot, each view I see that has happened, or that someone has checked out or subscribed and commented. It's a little buzz and makes me want to do more, which I already want to do. I've been getting so carried away with getting different things in, and each time I see something in the shops or on eBay or online, it's like, oh, I could do something with that. Oh, I could make a video for that. So yeah, I am enjoying this. It's what I've wanted to do for so long, really. I just didn't know it'd be through YouTube. I've just wanted to do art, but to share with the world, not just for myself. So yeah, thank you. Please like if you like what you see, comment if you've got something to say, and subscribe if you really like what you see and you want to see more. And again, I can't thank you all enough. We will see you again very soon. When it comes to colour, I'm going to leave these two to dry thoroughly because I don't want any smudging, any dragging of black into the coloured areas. There'll already be touch-ups as we're going. So yeah, take care and hope to see you again soon.